Randall Hughes with GodGlorified.com, and we are reading today's scripture reading for June the 19th. And this will begin in 1 Chronicles chapter 7 from the Reese Chronological Bible. And this is just following the death of Solomon. And we're going through a lot of the genealogies and great names to try to pronounce. And so this is going to begin in 1 Chronicles chapter 7 and beginning at verses 14 through 19, and then we will have some maneuvering around here. The sons of Manasseh, Azriel, which she bare, but his concubine, the Aramites, bare Micher, the father of Gilead. And Micher took to wife the sister of Hupim and Shupim, whose sister's name was Machah, and the name of the second was Zelophehad. And Zelophehad had daughters, and Machah, the wife of Machir, bare a son, and she called his name Perish. And the name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Ralem. And the sons of Ulam, Bedan, these were the sons of Gilead, the sons of Machir, the sons of Manasseh. And his sister Hamoliketh bare Ishad and Abiezer and Ahalah. And the sons of Shemiadad were Ahian and Shechem and Likai and Aniam. And now we Exodus chapter 6, verse 15. And the sons of Simeon, Jemuel and Jamin and Ohad and Jachin and Zohar and Shael, the son of a Canaanitish woman. These are the families of Simeon. And now 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verses 24 through 27, and then 34 to 38. The sons of Simeon were Nemuel and Jamin, and Jarib, and Zerah, and Shuel, and Shalem, his son, and Mizim, his son, and Mishma, his son. And the sons of Mishma, Hamuel, his son, Zachur, his son, Shimei, his son. And Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brethren had not many children. Neither did all their families multiply like to the children of Judah. And Meshobab, and Jamelech, and Joshua, the son of Amaziah, and Joel, and Jehu, the son of Josabiah, the son of Seraiah, the son of Aziel, and the son of Elionaiah, and Jacob, and Jeshahai, and Aziah, and Adiel, and Jesimiel, and Benaiah, and Ziza, the son of Shiphi, the son of Elon, the son of Jediah, and the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by their names were princes in their families, and the house of their fathers increased greatly. And now back to chapter 7 of 1 Chronicles, beginning at verse 1 through 5. And then we'll have verse 13, and then continue from verse 20 to 40. Now the sons of Issachar were Tola and Puah, Jashub, and Shimram, 4. And the sons of Tola, Uzi, and Raphiah, and Jeriel, and Jamiah, and Jibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house. To wit, to Tola, they were valiant men of might in their generations, whose number was in the days of David 22,600. And the sons of Uzi, Izrahiah, the son of Izrahiah, Michael, and Obadiah, and Joel, Ishiah, 5, all of them chief men. With them by their generations after the house of their fathers were bands of soldiers for war, 36,000 men, for they had many wives and sons. And their brethren among all the families of Issachar were valiant men of might, and reckoned to all their genealogies 7,000. Verse 13 of chapter 7 of 1 Chronicles. The sons of Naphtali, Jehaziel, and Guni, and Jezer, and Shalem, the sons of Bilhah. And the sons, now verses 20 through 40. And the sons of Ephraim, Shuthulah, and Bered, his son, and Tahath, his son, and Elidah, his son, and Tahath, his son, and Zabad, his son, and Shethelah, his son, and Ezer, and Eliad, whom the men of Gath that were born in that land slew, because they had come down to take away their cattle. And Ephraim, their father, mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. And when he went in to his wife, she conceived and bare a son, and called his name Beriah, because it went evil with his house. And his daughter was Shirah, who built Bethoron, the nether, and the upper, and Uzinsherah. And Repha was his son, also Resheph, and Tela his son, and Tahan his son, and Ladan his son, Aminhud his son, Elishama his son, Non his son, and Jehoshua his son. And their possessions, habitations, were Bethel, and the towns thereof, and eastward Naaran, and westward Gezer, with the towns thereof. Shechem also, and the towns thereof, unto Gaza, and the towns thereof. And by the borders of the children of Manasseh, Bethshean and her towns, Taanach and her towns, Megiddo and her towns, Dor and her towns. In these dwelt the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The son of Asher, Imnah, and Ishua, and Ishuiah, and Beriah, and Serah, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malchiel, who is the father of Berzaveth. And Heber begat Japhlet, and Shomer, and Hotham, and Shua, their sister. And the sons of Japhlet, Pasak, and Bimhal, and Ashvath. These are the children of Japhlet. And the sons of Shamer, Ai, and Rogah, and Jehubah, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Helam, Zophah, and Imnah, and Shelesh, and Amel. The sons of Zophah, Shua, and Harnepher, and Shuel, and Bezi, and Imrah, Bezer, and Had, and Shammah, and Shilshah, and Ethran, and Berah. The sons of Jether, Jephunneh, and Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Eula, Ara, and Haniel, and Reziah. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their father's house, and choice and mighty men of valor, chief of the princes. And the number throughout the genealogy of them that were apt to go to war and to battle was 26,000 men. And now back to verses 6 through 12 of 1 Chronicles 7. The sons of Benjamin, Bela, and Becher, and Jediel, 3. And the sons of Bela, Esbon, and Uziel, and Jeremoth, and Ira, 5. Heads of the house of their fathers, mighty men of valor, and were reckoned by their genealogies 20,034. And the sons of Becher, Zemirah, and Joash, and Eliezer, and Elioneah, and Omri, and Jeremoth, and Abiah, and Anathoth, and Alimeth. All these are the sons of Becher. And the number of them after their genealogies by their generations, heads of the house of their fathers, mighty men of valor, was 20,200. The sons also of Jediel, Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan, Jeush, and Benjamin, and Ehud, and Chinanah, and Zethan, and Tharshish, and Ahishahar. All these, the sons of Jediel, the heads of their fathers, mighty men of valor, were 17,200 soldiers fit to go out for war and battle. Shuppim also, and Huppim, the children of and Hushim, the sons of Aher. And now 1 Chronicles chapter 8. Now Benjamin begat Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel the second, and Ahara the third, Noah the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, and Gera, and Abihud, and Abishua, and Naaman, and Ahoah, and Gera, and Sephuphan, and Huram. And these are the sons of Ehud. These are the heads of the fathers of the inhabitants of Geber, and they removed them to Menahath. And Naaman and Ahiah and Gera, he removed them and begat Uzzah and Ahihud. And Shehiram begat children in the country of Moab after he had sent them away. Husham and Beerah were his wives. And he begat Hodesh his wife, Jobab, and Zibiah, and Mesha, and Malcham. And Jaiz, and Shachiah, and Mirma, these were his sons, heads of the fathers. And Hushim, he begat Abitub, and Elpaal, the sons of Elpaal, Eber, and Mishim, and Shamed, who built Ono, and Lod, with the towns thereof. Beriah also and Shema were the heads of the fathers of the inhabitants of Ahijalon, whom drove away the inhabitants of Gath. And Ahio, Shashak, and Jeremoth, and Zebediah maybe, and Arad, and Ader, and Michael, and Ispa, and Joah, the sons of Beriah, and Zebediah, and Meshulam, and Hezekiah, and Heber, Ishmeriah also, and Jezaliah, and Jobab, the sons of Elpal, and Jachim, and Zitri, and Zabedi, and Elaniah, Zilthiah, and Eliel, and Adai, and Beriah, and Shimrath, the sons of Shimhi, and Ishpan, and Heber, and Eliel, and Abdon, and Zitri, and Hanan, and Hananiah, and Eliam, and Antothijah, and Iphidaiah, and Peniel, the sons of Shashak, and Shamashiriah, and Shehariah, and Athaliah, and Jaasiah, and Eliah, and Zitri, the sons of Jeraham. These were the heads of the fathers by their generations, chief men. These dwelt in Jerusalem. And then 1 Chronicles chapter 9, verse 1. So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgressions. And we're going to conclude our reading for today, for June the 19th. God bless you.